Yeah, people. Clarke TV to your brain again. So the night I want to wait for.
Oxtail night. Yeah, man.
Street, but them know what go on tonight.
Yeah, man. So tonight, I cook a decent piece of oxtail.
Yeah.
You understand? And alongside, some brown stew chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And possibly some rice and peas and maize.
Possibly. But we see how it all work out.
Yeah, definitely,
But people, a lower chef at the control tonight, Lower and middle chef. So middle chef soon forward. You get what I say?
So I'm the top chef, him soon forward?
Yeah, man, him soon forward too.
Okay.
So you know the thing set still.
Yeah,
so
man.
we just go and do the thing, people. Yeah. And lower chef forward from early and just make sure say them thing here I get together.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the pan some circumference already, brother. Some bubbling are going already.
Yeah, man, but just go on and I get fire underneath it,
See it there?
See oxtail there. Just go
and
in.
You still open notes already, brother?
Yeah, man. Go.
But then say it's bona fide?
Yeah, man. We soon sort it out, man. We're up on the level now.
People,
fire just start.
When you say a peer work we have to do in the night, to ensure say we produce them nice, wonderful video for you. So you just stay tuned. And just remember to subscribe to Clarke TV.
Yeah.
So the great
Gio.
The ball every time we tell him they going to score and that happening.
Yeah, man.
The great Gio ball.
Yeah,
man. Plays. Today
Superstar.
Today birthday? No birthday. Gio, so we have some stuff over there, so. You have 5 different complements of water over here, so.
Yeah.
Cranberry, all these different type of water, say. Gio legal. So people. And people more and showing that little thing I know. I want to know say I'm the most prestigious trophy that trophy here. I go for it specifically to make the people them see it. If you don't notice it, I'm from 2012. All like trophies them what I have as a coach, they stand out the most to me because you know it's a most disciplined team with Status.clarke win in 2012 and to know how much years that?
13 years.
13 years. You get what I say? And when you can win a trophy like this as a coach, when you can win a trophy like this as a coach, it speaks a lot, especially in an indisciplined environment like what we even living in. So people, we're there and we have started the ball a roll, so we just stay tuned. Because lower chef at the control tonight, so we'll see how the things set.
Blessings, man.
And just remember to subscribe to Clarke TV and big up on yourself. All I subscribe to them.
Subscribe.
And watch Clarke TV.
Share.
Alright, my boss.
Good.
Yeah, people. So see it here. So chicken. So where do you chicken tonight?
Brown stew. You understand?
Yeah.
So look at ice in them, I just take it out of the bag. Then hot and warm up feet,
Yeah.
Seriously.
See it here, people. Pot over this already up on that rice pot. So I get the place active and thing. We can go eat off this tonight.
Yeah, man. Can do it, man. We need to.
Well, we can try.
Yeah.
So we're going to try, people.
Yeah.
I'll see how much we can manage tonight
Yeah, definitely.
and thing.
Yeah, son.
People. See if I put them in and we get a show on the road.
Oxtail over there start bubbling.
What?
Yeah.
So I saw a place of whoa.
Yeah.
We can't done food tonight.
Oxtail at a bubbling, brother.
Eat there. Oxtail. And this is a brown stew chicken. I have to go score double tomorrow.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After so much food, I have to go score tomorrow. So yeah, people, this is how we are doing now and things. So I get right back to them and show them the rest of work.
People, she said now use the pressure cooker with the oxtail, so you want to deal with it slowly. So I can see how it work out. So see it up on its merit here. It go on. And so this few chicken here, I line up itself, you know, because Stanley, you take the thing out of the fridge. You get me, but we don't sort it out, we are work it out still. So just go and stay tuned. And people want to see how the thing set up. You know, me I come go for the rice, you know, and them something there, so big up on yourself. What happened? What? Yeah, people saw the thing there. I'm not telling you something about this. You don't know what smell how it smells nice. You get me? See there? You know, I'll dive in later. People, when I see the consistency in the update when I go now, because you know, say, I work, I want to work. Yeah. Nice, so we really decide so we have to deal with the oxtail and the stewed chicken still, you know, because I want to know, may I tell you something still, you see like all we are going to cook on Saturday, I don't eat much earlier on because I want to eat like all a double plate. So people want to stay tuned and just, we're there.
Yeah.
People say the mega chef here,
Yeah,
I deal with the thing. So you have to put some more brown in pan
Yeah,
it.
man, can kind of liquor.
So you brown in the morning.
I'm getting you a little color night, you know.
Yeah. People, so stand out do the thing in a man because stand know how the stuff cook. Because then say me can't cook. So Stanley, how's the day in terms of with the truck?
Yeah, you know, we're going and
Yo, tell the people them how beautiful the truck be. Look on the camera and tell them how the truck environment pretty.
yeah, the truck is a very beautiful place, you know. So sometimes you have to go and know how the truck and things. It's a very place where you can.
Even though it's a gambling still, but the recreation area and them thing there over there really
nice,
wonderful, you know.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And you have some highly dressed ladies we're over there.
Well, I go over there today, you know, and I buy a house for $500,000, I mean 30,000.
What? You hear that street?
So
We're not gonna buy no more liquor in our night at that, man. After your camera you do this, I look at me have the camera
so
because
look, you know,
people every week him tell me say him lose. I first the man that show the camera on the part of my man tell me say win something. Congrats, Stano, man. Yeah, Stano, that look good, you know. Look good. You always love taste the thing, them brother. Remember say thing as slowly cook the man I say, you know.
But you have very far.
You know,
Far.
you don't know where the father, brother.
Very far.
Brother, remember say I know me a cooking, you know, sir. Remember when you deal with testing oxtail, you know, and I meet your taste, you know, I bone.
No. I will taste it.
It'll go on, it'll come on, man. It'll come on.
See when you pressure, brother? See that pressure, you know? Pressure.
The boss say me want you for pressure, brother. I cook it slowly.
No, if you pressure, you have better, you know?
Make a work out to do a boss, I say.
When you say if you pressure, you would have better.
Yeah. Remember say just go on still, you know, so. Just go on, man. Just come on, man. Now come on, man. People, it's a good nice, trust me.
Yeah, like what they me now. Good night, people. Clarke TV to your brain. Yeah. It's a wonderful night tonight. And I must tell you, I'm pleased to what's happening. Fortis Academy said with non-protest.
Yeah.
The brave may fall but never yield.
Word.
Purple for life. Purple for wife. Purple for all the things them that you know will keep you out of the strife. Yeah. This is my talk.
This are the school, or the school motto, him just highlight, you know.
Yeah, because, you know, stronger we be, as stronger they are. Yeah. Purple for life. And people, Clarke TV coming in tune. Yeah, and we are coming with a new tune. And we have a new thought that we want to speak about and let you know what's happening. And before I go any further, I'm going to introduce my new friend, Mr. Clarke, Clarke TV.
Straight up you would.
Yeah.
People, first street me have to comment upon the accomplishment, the 100 years achievement of the championship, the champs. We have to comment upon the boys and girls champs. Casey again, we have to compliment upon that. You get me? And on the 100-year celebration, you know, the school just like any other traditional high school, you know, them put certain things in place to ensure that this thing successful.
Yeah,
but basically what we want to talk about tonight, we want to talk about like all the stress and the thing that will come with the environment we have to do with the job and the surroundings. Because we have a new terms in terms of whether we don't suggest, whether we don't classify it as mental health.
Yeah.
When we want the people to understand, mental health, we are Jamaican take on to the word mental health. Because we don't have no infrastructure, no facilities, nothing at all we put in place we have to do with mental health, especially for the males.
Yeah,
especially for the males.
So, yeah, but we're taking on this big idea, mental health.
It's a very wide range, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you're taking on such a wide range. How do you incorporate this in the business that you conduct?
All right, make we look upon like all the working environment them still. You get me? We literally, our working environment, literally create the mental health for most of the people in our work high place.
Yeah,
because here's some things where the establishment cut Jerome because they have to cut this because we know it. Yeah, when it come on to the job environment with the mental health and the stress they don't come, me think the job environment and the working environment create it because here what they do now. First, they not honor labor law.
Yeah, but they create it. But is there a solution?
Me could look on the creation aspect of it first.
No, but hold on. But if you look on the creation aspect, man, it's just a mere, what you call it now?
No, but we have to know where the origin, where it come from street, because you know. You look on where the labor law consists of. And when me learn of there is no legitimacy in terms of with the labor law. Because everything with labor law where it don't be from all them time where we don't understand them say a word of mouth. Because why eventually
You think so?
Yeah, at that them say. At that them say no, you know.
No, but
because you know, let me tell you why exactly. Let me tell you why exactly what me I talk about. In I pass, you don't have the labor law in terms of what me I talk about with the labor law. Because from the labor law perspective, you don't have like you work 3 to 6 months before you eventually be appointed.
Yeah.
Where you don't leave from temporary, where you don't leave from temporary to permanency. The society not do that no more. So you're ending up, I find people, I work all 7, 8 years without being appointed. because them create some new thing like things like long-term temp.
Yeah, but why do we indulge in this system?
I know. I think
Because
the powers that be are using bureaucracy to combat.
but it doesn't benefit the powers that be.
No, it benefits them, you know.
No, because eventually you have to pay them anything you actually owe them.
No, here why it benefit them. Here why it benefit the powers that be. Are the traditional system of suppressing your own, brother. Because by just doing that alone, by just doing that alone, brother, you take away everybody way in that situation in life, brother. You get me? Because listen straight. If you then put in a category of long-term term, there's no possibility that you're going to be appointed, you know. If you work, if you in your 20s.
Yeah, but that's madness.
Yeah, then you're not crazy, brother. Remember, say, you don't have no opposition, even though a government do this, we're against these things, you know. You don't have no union, we're against these things, you know.
Yeah, that's madness.
These are
that's
policies.
What I'm saying, it's madness.
These are policies presently in our environment, you know, brother. Right?
So
we just show up on the concept or we create a one of stress. Because look now.
So these are policies to be reviewed or policies?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. Because me not think review it and be right word.
Okay.
Because we are look on the damage where it do. It create all of the environment, the mental health situation, brother.
Damage.
Remember say here where it do.
Not only mental health, but we can go further. But however, we leave it at mental health.
Yeah, here where it do now, it affect you in terms of with your salary, your payment.
Yeah.
Because you will never get your full payment. Because me and you know, so we can calculate government money. Any man we can calculate him pay this day, indicate to me, on the channel, indicate to me how you go about and calculate your pay. Because the government alone do it. I don't know nobody over years when I work who can show me that. But when I say, when they do things like that, using terms like long-term temp and have the people them as temporary, the people them no benefit from uniform. They no benefit from...
Yeah, but
we are highlighting things that they no benefit from.
But where's the union?
Hold on now.
Because you expect that these people should have a union.
Yeah. The consistency of them pay, them not get it. And if they do get them pay, then get a percentage of them pay. And then cannot keep track of it. So they know, say, boy, it will come on the next paycheck or them something. Right. So those things alone, in a working environment, create all our mental health. So are the entity where you work with alone create that already. Because if this happen with male and it happen with female, just think about what it do to your home. You get to me? I say, think about it straight. If you forget a certain aspect of your pay, brother, and you get half of it, right?
Yeah, but think about it because the mere fact that, let's say for instance, I'm supposed to get $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say for instance you're supposed to get $1, right? $1. When you work it out, you get 20 cents. Right? How do we utilize this 20 cents?
It not gonna make no sense, street. It not gonna make no sense, brother. So we are talking about seriously from the original mental stress, brother.
So that means seriously, all these people that have been underpaid experience mental health. How they react to it?
And the wickedest thing about it in the street, the same company, you know, keep wellness day. Or you have to keep wellness day and you have a group of people where go through a mental health depression, a depressive state like this. Or you do it.
God, maybe they don't recognize that.
Right? They don't recognize the workers, them, brother.
No, the first problem is that I recognize that, yo, this is a mental health situation.
And the matter of union where you'd mentioned, where are those union we have to do with these people? The union, to be honest with you right now, I see the thing set up through them have like performance at work and them things. The union itself, the union like them and me go stretch out. The union and a union idea where you find Buster Man to wear down and make sacrifice.
You mean they are inclined to a certain ruling party or ruling management.
When me recognize we have to do with the ignorance now we have to do with the union.
Yeah.
Union in our past with our understanding it and be the opposition party and the ruling party at the time.
Yeah.
A union it don't be like that.
Yes.
Each union it don't cover one of them.
Yes.
So if the governing party find themselves I do certain things, the opposing party in terms of union were able to make a stand and try to secure the people in. Right? Where them do now, then combine the union, have one president for the union. And you see that one president there?
This is totally bad.
Everything have to sign off from them when them have the negotiation and that no make no sense in the interest of people, brother, because people them now have no voice.
Yeah,
You get me?
only if that person have no interest in what the people.
But they don't care about the people, brother. They never show no intention of caring about the people. Then because if you care about the people, you couldn't come up with things like you have to work for so long in order for you. Give and take it 3 to 6 months. But my God Almighty, man, 6 years, 7 years,
Yeah.
contractual period where break and start and these things.
A serious problem.
Man, the way I say, you know what that I go do to a young lady? It will go restrict them from start them family and go forward. It will go restrict the young man from getting organizing family and them thing there. It will go do that and it will go belittle him ability in terms of him earnings and them something for manage and deal with them family, brother.
Sorry.
You get me? So them thing they can't right, brother.
Yeah. Pause. Bulla. We call about the I'm not going to blood.
People say them are season up the thing here, you know. Get me? Boss, them want a paper.
Bulla, you get
Where
the
paper there?
you get the levels.
Where there?
Where you look for? Where you look for, Bulla?
A paper.
In that same bag where you can come, where there? You don't see it? Low it there now, man. I don't know it there.
Yes, stand up. Go and get it.
There you go, you're masked up. Labor laws.
Okay, alright.
Because you know what? We're not legal lawyers.
Okay,
So we can lead a part there out.
alright.
Better we talk about what we
Ready,
can
sir?
do. What we can do to rectify the whole system. Man to man, down to earth.
So what you have on it?
Nothing much still, that's what I say. Oh. We're not lawyers to argue the case. See what I say? Well, we continue on Clarke TV, you know. Let's get a look at news. The 40s alive. Yeah. Well, I'm big up all the 40s man worldwide. Yeah. 40s alive, 40s, Saturday, scattery, non-protest. The brave may fall, but never yield. And we are on Clarke TV advertising. We got Clarke TV support the 40s.
Yeah, man, we support
The movement
we support
of the
all
40s.
school where have interest in education. And the young men
Education,
them.
yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, that's
Especially young men them.
Yeah.
We support them thing there. So what you say in terms of with the stress now, what you do?
Yeah, back to the argument we talk about stress now. And, you see, I think there's no set way to deal with stress. Stress, as a matter of fact, when you look at it, you know, stress sometimes is not recognized in the working society right now in Jamaica. Some people don't look at the fact that somebody may be stressed and that is how he's performing that way, in a negative way.
Yeah.
Yeah, them don't look at that. And this is what we want to bring in the limelight now to say, listen now. in fact, there's a concern, a good concern about why stress has an impact on the working class. Stress.
When
And the fact is, hold on, and the fact is, there are a number of resolutions which you can bring forth to the table to deal with stress in Jamaica. But stress is kind of peculiar. Stress is not a normal stress the people are there to overseas or worldwide. I think this stress is more stressful than other stresses in Jamaica.
and individualistic.
Yeah.
And next thing when we look upon we have to do with it street, I think them have this tendency, we sometimes create our own stress as well. You get to me I say, because once I'm there in a working environment or in any form of environment and it's not conducive towards a social aspect that we have to do with your mindset of expression and consciousness and balance and all these things, it's not the right place for you.
No.
You get to me I say, but you're willing to stay there because you have a possibility say it will change. Where if you look clearly the people them will ensure it, say the stress consistent, them not care a woot about your brother.
Yeah, but the fact is, hold on. The fact is, you have to identify it. I said, this is stress. Because some people don't.
Yeah, because
some people don't recognize.
Yeah. Because where don't be stressed to you, where you don't be stressed to you.
Yeah, some people don't recognize the thought of stress. You understand? And I'm saying, if we can recognize, say, yo, he's been enduring a lengthy stressful situation.
Yeah.
What can we do to intervene to make him a work environment so that he can perform?
Because why we don't labor upon the working environment, you know. Remember say that's most of the stress you don't generate from, you know.
Yeah.
In a sense where you're going to earn your money from.
Yeah, yeah.
You get
but
me?
Mark, do you think it's only the work environment that...
No, it's not the only... When they're their own family, friends and foes and these things, the stress there as well. But in some aspect, because the social environment you don't set up to change something we have to do with that.
So you think it's more than someone personal experience than family that brings on the stress?
To be honest with
because
you,
when you look at it, you know, sometimes you look at it, you know, the family brings on more stress than your local experience, you know, during the working period.
Straight. When you look at it where stress is concerned, in a sense, there's not really an existing solution for it, you know.
No,
there's just only a perception. Say.
No, hold on. Before you even go there, do you think there's no solution?
I don't think so. Because every aspect of your life, you're going to have challenges and changes and then something there. And how it go about in terms of the transition of it, we don't be able to carry your mindset a particular place.
Yeah,
where it can be stressful.
Yeah, so the lower line is, when I talk the bottom line, the lower line is managing the stress.
Yeah, that's a key thing.
Managing the stress.
Supervise and managing the stress are the most important
so that you
thing.
can be more responsive.
So,
more.
You have some indication we can implement in terms of, like, you know, say from Monday to Thursday, you don't able to work or play and work in a sense, and you know, so from like Friday to like Saturday evening, you can able to engage in some other social activity where one and wash the other.
Yeah.
You get me?
So that means basically what we need to do is to educate the society what is stress,
yeah,
what causes stress, what we can do to reduce the impact of stress on our relationship, on our working environment.
Excellent street. But
Right.
that must also happen with the wellness. When they come up with the wellness aspect,
Yeah.
they must elaborate more upon that. Put things in place more upon that.
Yeah.
Instead of try to mislead people, because you are created and then you want doctor it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah. So actually, it's wellness we're talking about. Actual total
Yeah,
wellness,
yeah.
complete wellness of one's
Yeah.
body, of one's
From both
mind,
sides.
of one's soul.
Yeah.
Because we're not talking about, you understand, the physical, but we're talking about the soul too. You understand? Because
man, the complete thing,
the
brother.
complete thing we have to talk
God,
about.
the challenge is real, brother.
Yeah, the challenge is real. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, but the challenge is real. But when you look at younger youth enduring these challenges, what's your take on it?
We have stopped the stand. Yeah, people, sister now. See the thing I simmer down the right and proper way there.
Yeah. Tastes good. Taste it, you know, stand I'm taste it too, yeah? You are the greatest, you know. You see, that's how we get those, you know, stand up. Because she next bean, I help you cook that, you know.
Yeah, that I got pressure on them something.
Drain off where you have to drain
So
off.
people with they are going to do the work same way.
Stand up, drain off.
You get me? Because we believe in a living like them, my brother. We believe so we can come together as adults, straight.
Yeah.
And you able to sit down and have a positive conversation
Yeah, man.
about anything, brother.
Yeah.
You get me?
I mean, I want other people adopt our principle.
No, me don't like them adopt it.
Yeah.
But then you able to spend time and can you able to talk because
Yeah.
you know say in our society, especially we as male, we are not that expressive.
Yeah,
You get me?
Yeah, there are so much things to discuss.
There's a culture
Yeah,
where
there's a culture that we just react
Yeah,
and become
yeah,
aggressive.
yeah,
And just start
yeah.
tear down the whole place.
And it affect the family, you know,
Yeah,
brother.
so we need to sit down and let's talk and discuss
yeah,
things.
like what we are doing now. Yeah.
Voilà.
So people go and stay tuned, you know, because say thing and go and line up, you know. Because one down and one to go. Okay, people. So which part we're there now in terms of with the food, which part it reach. We know at eating time. See there? So we guess them food there. Right? See it?
You catch,
Master food.
yeah, you catch my level?
Yeah. I want to know if I have to make you see this lady here. You know, Legion, when you see this, you don't stop laughing. You know? So street aim, troops there we do it up people, so big up yourself troops.
Bless.
Yeah,
It's a
so-
privilege, you know. Thanks.
And just remember we are kind of end this video on this merit. Some remember to subscribe and share. Clarke TV, big up yourself.
All right. Peace.